Okay, Jen, it might be 8 o'clock in the morning or so, but you can't look at this video and not think, gosh, I'm hungry. Yesterday, we celebrated National Milk Chocolate Day here on the Fox 32 Plaza, but it's even better today because we ring in National Lasagna Day. And what better way to celebrate than bringing in some fantastic chefs from the Rosebud Restaurant Group. Say hello to Steve Capolillo. We have Fabio Caparelli and Andrew Sicaleras, his son. Where'd Andrew go? He'll be back here in a minute. He's over here on the side. So, guys, tell me a little bit about lasagna. I mean, is there anybody, Steve, is there anybody out there who just doesn't like lasagna?
You know, I definitely don't think there's anybody out there that doesn't like lasagna.
Especially the way you guys make it, right?
Especially because we make it with a lot of love. So
this recipe that you're going to show us today, you've been doing a version of this at your restaurant group for decades, right?
Correct, about 40 years now.
About 40 years, unbelievable. So what makes this, Fabio, maybe you can start putting this together and tell us what you do. Give us the play-by-play.
So we have our homemade square noodles, which we make at our commissary, and our homemade gravy, or tomato sauce, you can say.
Okay.
And we just layer it, and then we put our square noodles here. And then we also layer it not only with our tomato sauce, but our bolognese sauce as well.
Now, we don't always have a square noodle. I mean, you do, but some people use more of a ribbon type at times, right, Steve?
Either that or fresh or full pasta
roll.
sheets.
Yeah.
Right, correct.
Right. Okay, got it.
And then we put our bolognese sauce.
Okay.
Tomato sauce again.
Right. This is Andrew. Andrew's back now. Thanks for coming back.
Oh, no problem.
Okay, all right.
Fresh ricotta cheese.
Right. And Andrew, let me ask you this, as Fabio's laying this on here. What do you think it is that separates what you guys do with your lasagna from what maybe most restaurants do, or most folks even at home?
Extra love. We've been doing it for 40 years.
Yeah.
We continue to do it, and we do it the best as anybody in Chicago.
Okay. And is there, Steve, let me ask you as Fabio continues here, for folks at home who want to make that perfect lasagna for the family, is it about the quality of ingredients? Is it about how, I mean, what do you think the secret is?
I think the biggest secret is the quality of the ingredients.
Yeah.
Mr. Dana he stresses the quality of ingredients for all the Rosebud restaurants, and I think that's why the food stands for itself.
Got it.
The best ingredients, use the best ingredients, you turn out the best product.
Okay. All right, now what do we do?
So we continue to add, now we start adding our cheeses, some fresh mozzarella that we grate in-house, some fresh Parmigiano Reggiano.
Why am I salivating, Andrew?
Because it's delicious.
Okay,
all that cheese.
Some
can't go wrong.
Chopped parsley.
Can I help you anyway?
Yeah, you can throw some basil on there.
But I want
You want the garlic, don't you?
Garlic. When do I do that?
Go ahead, put it right on top of there.
Good, yeah. I washed my hands yesterday at some point.
Fair enough.
Here we go.
And then we finish it off with a special blend of cheese and
Of course
spices.
you do. Oh, my word.
And then we put it in the oven for about an hour.
About an hour. Okay, all right. And this will feed, what, 2?
This here?
I'm kidding. That's a nice dish. And you guys, Andrew, you got a special deal going on, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What is that about?
So all day, all the Rosebuds, lunch and dinner, $9.95 for our lasagnas.
$9.95. You
Can't beat it.
For
It's a
lunch
steal of
and
a deal.
dinner.
Yeah.
Steal of a deal.
And you got locations, 8 now, right?
8 locations
In different spots.
and we're opening a new concept.
Where's that?
Mama's Boy, it's on
Illinois and Dearborn.
What's the difference about that restaurant?
It's a
What are you
special
doing there?
concept, Italian concept that we're doing. It's going to have a lot of peasant food from Italy.
Okay.
And we're going to kick it up a notch.
Very nice. Good to see you guys.
You too.
Happy National Lasagna Day.
Happy National Lasagna Day.
National
Steve,
Lasagna Day.
Fabio, Andrew, look for these guys at your neighborhood Rosebud restaurants. We appreciate it, and we may have to sample some of this in a few minutes.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, Rich Roper, I know you're jealous. Back to you in the studio.
That's some authentic Italian right there.
About that. And I believe, is this Radiohead right now? Yeah, it is. Radiohead. They'll be performing on Rich Show. Which night? Tomorrow? Tonight, 8 o'clock. And, as big a group as there is this weekend, certainly, and a lot of folks looking forward to Lollapalooza. 100,000 people will be there each and every day. Day 2 today, of course, again tomorrow and Sunday. This is Good Day Chicago, the 9 o'clock hour. Corey McFerrin, Richard Roper, and a special guest with us, Rich.
Yeah, Portia's here right now from Dish Nation. I know. You know, I was thinking,
introduction needed.
That's the thing, like, you know what? How could her name not be Portia? Like, what are they going to call her? Ford Focus? I mean, she's a Porsche right here, right?
Yeah, exactly. Not a Dodge.
No.
Here we
Not a Dodge.
Needs a tune-up.
Hey, and there's something, too, we got for you. Remember we had the chefs from Rosebud
my
Restaurant
God.
showing us how to make a lasagna.
That
It's a
looks delicious.
very famous Chicago restaurant. And I know other...
This is for me.
It is. You don't have to eat it here right now.
Okay.
And I know the portion isn't as large as you're accustomed to, but do what you can
No,
with
I'm
that.
going to save this for my hotel room. I will be sitting in my bed, watching a movie, murdering this. So thank you.
All right, we'll put this over here.
Bring her jewelry. You know, they want to take her to dinner in Chicago.
Yeah.
A slab of lasagna.
Yeah.
That's how we
As if I'm
coordinate.
not already cornbread fed. You want me to be even bigger.
Not at all. Have you been to Chicago much over the years?
You know, I have. I've been here a couple times, mostly in the winter. So this
Okay.
is a pleasure to be here with this weather. I mean, this is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yeah.
You're going to stick around a little bit.